We're called to raise up a what? Can't hear you. Because nothing is truly yours until you understand it. I'm getting ready to do what I'm calling this. This is a relationship tip. Can you deal with one issue at a time? And can you study men and understand men hear things differently? Here's how a man hears something, Willis. Let me get the goods out. If you tell a man you always do something, you know how he hears that? I know you lying because I don't always do it. Now, they may do it 99 times, just not do it that one time. They just going to remember you got to be lying because I didn't do it that one time. So don't use words like that. What's the issue? What's the issue? Let me tell you, y'all intelligent people, we are created to solve problems. We're created to calm down. I want to teach law enforcement. Any of my brothers that are listening to me, not that all of them are doing it bad, because most of them do it great. I ain't got to get upset if I pull you over. I got the authority. If you having a bad day, I'm just going to walk up and say, hi, I need your license and your insurance card. And if you start yelling, why you pull me over? Because I'm black? No, because you're speeding. Because people get into all that kind of stuff. You see, you pulling over all the white folks because you're a black cop, all that foolishness. The question is, where are you speeding? That's the issue. Hello? Now, if they're pulling you over, you're not speeding, now we got a problem. Now we can deal with that, and now God gets involved with that. Y'all got that? Y'all got it? Did you get it? So all I'm going to do when he pull me over, I'm going to say, matter of fact, because sometimes I now know, man, it's tough times out here. Officers don't know who they're walking up on. So you got to be prepared for that. We're called to raise up a wise and understanding people. So if I know I'm speeding and they pull me over, I'm already get my license and my insurance card ready. So when they come, they ain't got to be here. Not because I'm black or white. It's because I did 9 weeks of FBI citizen training. And when you see people, they say, put your hands up, and you see people like this, and then you see it on TV, you say, well, they put their hands up. No. Hands up is here. Because they showed us on the video, they can be right here and get to a gun and kill cops. So when they start showing all these officers as they train them, don't you be sleeping on people who you think won't kill you. You got to approach with intelligence and with intentionality everybody you pull over. Why? Anybody know a cop's, at least most of them what I tell me, you know their number one goal, Willis? Is to get home safe. So I, as a citizen, they work on my behalf because as soon as something happens in your house, in your neighborhood, guess who you calling? So man, let's help them out. I'm talking about defund the police. You don't know that's criminals? Because if I defund the police and they don't have police, we got all hell breaking loose. No cops to pull people over. Why? Because we didn't defund them. We got on somebody else's agenda. Heaven has an agenda. Everybody say it. Heaven has an agenda. Did you know that's what following Christ is all about? Not your agenda. You know he'll bless you and I if we get on his agenda? Do you know you are never supposed to be praying about your own personal stuff? Now, you can if you want. But if you'll do what he tell you, you ain't got to pray for it. It's going to show up. I never had, my son Lazarus never came and said, thou gives me the car my sophomore year. He never did that. It just appeared because he'd been doing what he's supposed to do. That's all your daddy is looking for. Faith was for you and I to obey God even when he tells us to do stuff we don't understand or we don't want to do. Go apologize to that sister. Well, she talked bad to me. He said, go apologize to her. I don't care what she said because I'm getting ready to win her with love. And I need you to be one of my love agents. I know in the world, when they talk crazy, you talk crazy. I know that, but you're not in that world anymore. Now you're walking on love's wall. You're on love's territory. So now you're going to approach it instead of, it says, you can calm an argument if you lower your voice. Yeah. That's in your Bible. Yeah. Y'all got it? So in this kingdom, somebody say kingdom. I want to go to Matthew chapter 16, verse 11, and you can be seated. But I still need y'all engaging. Matthew chapter 16, verse 11. Y'all ready? I say y'all ready? Yes. I say y'all ready? Yes. This is not a religion, it's a kingdom. It's 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 not a religion, it's a kingdom. What is it? A kingdom. Here we go. Matthew chapter 16, verse number 11. Matthew 16, 11. Now I think I want to get to another one. My Bible is missing. Where's my Bible? Oh, there we go. Notice I didn't say lost. I said missing. Come on, somebody, stay with me. Come on, stay with me. Matthew chapter 16. Y'all ready? Yeah. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Somebody say, let's dominate. I do all of that because the more you say it, the more you're going to do it. Come on. 16. Matthew 16. I'm sorry, verse 13. Verse 13. 16, 13. Here we go. There was an announcement in the early parts of the Gospels. What are the Gospels? Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Everybody got me? That's called the four what? That means good news. Somebody say good news. All right? You should know this. Four Gospels, good news. You can really say the four Gospels are part of the Old Testament because Jesus hadn't ascended yet. Y'all got it? So Paul got the revelation and all the epistles. So epistles later, 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians. These in Greek, an epistle is called a letter. Everybody got it? So the Apostle Paul established the church at Corinth. Everybody got it? It's called Corinthians because it was the people living in Corinth. Everybody got it? I'm telling you, this is real simple. When you're in a democracy like we are, and you grew up in a democracy, you don't understand kingdom. Because a democracy automatically make you feel like you can say what you want to say. Come on, anybody know what I'm talking about? You can just protest and we're going to change the laws. Come on, somebody say we're not in a democracy. We're not in a democracy. Come on, say it again. We're not in a what? Democracy. What's a democracy? The majority rule. The majority what? Now, Pastor, I know y'all saying, Pastor, I didn't come here for civics and all that kind of stuff. I'm helping you understand something, stuff you know, but you don't understand. Remember, the title today is Revelation. Revelation is when God helps you understand something that you do know by explaining something and help you understand something spiritual that you don't know. So he'll use what you do know. So you need to first understand because your mindset and your belief system is in growing up in a democracy. So you used to having your own way, doing what you want to do, marrying who you want to marry. My parents, I don't care what they say. I'm going to choose my spouse as if that's been working for us. How that's been working for you? You chose them. Now you're ready to send them back. How that's been working for you? You see, God has a system, if it's properly done. You couldn't just come marry somebody's daughter. You just come, you're not going to come tell the father, I'm going to marry your daughter. No, hold on, stop. No. Did you mean you come and ask if you can marry my daughter? And then I need to know, can you take care of my daughter like I'm taking care of her? I'm going to just get to this group because this the group wants some truth, right? I know some of y'all, leave me alone. I'm going to marry whoever I want to. It's okay. It's your thing. You can do what you want to. What I'm saying to you, if you want to originally know how God set this thing up and why it's jacked up, you got to get back to the church. It's supposed to be the pillar and ground of the truth. You're supposed to understand that marriage was never wishy-washy. Marriage was about a family deal. Legacies getting ready to change. Generations getting ready to change. That the person you getting ready to marry going to bring either heaven or hell to you. That's why he says, don't you be unequally yoked with other unbelievers. In other words, and I hear some of y'all right now, well, I married somebody, they were a Christian. You mean they told you they were a Christian? If I ever get some contract to come that's going to do house work at my house and they come tell me they're a Christian, I will automatically not hire them. You don't have to tell me if you're a Christian. He said a naive believes anything and they go on and get harmed. God taught the Jewish people, you better verify everything. Don't you ever let somebody you love me, some dude come tell you love you because he got a car that he don't even own. He don't own it. He trying to impress you with it. trying to tell you he loves you, just been knowing you. You got to check him. Hey, man, get around here with that foolishness, man. I already get love. Messiah loves me. My daddy loved me. My mama loved me. I don't need that foolishness. You better come correct. Right? If I can't work, can you take care of me? Because, and all you fathers, you ain't going to get involved in all of that. Now, first thing, you got to pray. And if the right one ain't in them and they ain't listening, you got to pray them out. And you got authority to do that. Now, I'm not praying out somebody that's my own preference. I want the person that God has for them. And when you're young, you can easily get tripped up. That's why when you're young, you got to have somebody around you that can see around the corner. Because when you're young, you just see down the block. Oh, he's so beautiful. He got a degree. He's an usher. It may be the worst man you could ever meet. You need to go see Pastor. Pastor, how's that usher? Leave that joke alone. I'm getting ready to fire him. You need to have somebody come to Thanksgiving meal at the table. And you need to have your bold grandmother at that table. That anointed grandmother who can sniff out foolishness. Grandmother, do you think he'd love me? Grandmother gonna tell you he love you today. I don't know about tomorrow. You better come on in here. It's called the kingdom. It's called the what? It's called the kingdom. Stop making these independent decisions.